Hello, everyone, and welcome back to episode 12 of the Minecraft series, or the Cobblemon series, I should say. As you can see behind me, we're going to be building a iron farm of sorts. We're going to see if we can basically just grind some iron, because we're going to be making a few farms in this episode today. So I'm going to time lapse, and I'm just going to go ahead and build this iron farm quick. Okay, so we got it built. We got our iron farm all sorted. I've been AFK in here for a little bit. I didn't want to show it all off because honestly it took me about 3 hours to make sure this was done right. Like, I ended up just putting up the signs just to help me keep memorized with it all. But we've got it done. What I'd done wrong to begin with was I put the villagers in first and it allowed them to lock their sleep cycle. Do not do that. And then we've got just our zombie in there named A. We called him A. So he's in there. We got our auto crafter crafting up the iron blocks. We've got some bone meal coming in too. So yeah, I'm gonna AFK here for a bit. I might build another farm in a sec because I want to do a lot of farms today. So we've got one of the main ones down. I think the next one we're going to do is an automatic bone meal farm. But, yeah, we got iron going in there, flowers going here for bone meal, which is very nice. And, yeah, see if we get another block. We got another block. It's a good way to keep it all compact. It makes it a lot easier. I'll link the video that I used down in the descriptions, and I could also add the Lightmatica copy of it as well, so if you wanted to follow the video you could, or you could build from the schematic design. I would advise doing it in creative first and just wandering around it and making sure everything's done right, and yeah, you can really pretty much take it from there. I don't know if you're safe to leave it running in another chunk, but I guess I'll find out and let you know if it does. But yeah, I might AFK here for a couple hours, get some more iron, and maybe build something on the platform over there. I was thinking an automatic bone meal farm could go good. So yeah, we'll see. I'm going to have a little bit of a think, have a look at what farms are out there, what we could do, and yeah, just pretty much take it from there. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so Vic AFK'd a little bit at the iron farm. I think the next ones we're going to build are going to be some smelters. So a super simple smelter. So let's find an area. Basically, I'm going to build a couple of them. Obviously we're not going to include the dirt. Let's bring forward one more. How many have I got? Spare. I'll bring another couple blocks. So yeah, we're gonna build this and just take it from there, I guess. We'll cut back once it's done. We'll probably build 3 of these just because we'll have like normal ones for just smelting. Then we'll have blast furnace and then smokers. But yeah, I'm gonna build this and then we'll cut back once we've got all 3 of them built. And then we're gonna start like gathering some resources for a build we're gonna do next episode, in cooperation with the farm, which will be very good. But yeah, we've got our iron going up there, which is pretty good. So yeah, let me cut by here and we'll see you in a second once we've got 3 of these up. Okay, so as you can probably hear, you can hear the lava in the background. I built the super smelters and I thought, what am I going to use for a renewable source? What is there plenty of? And then I remembered a feature that was added. You could do cauldrons, but with dripstones it drip water in. So I switched it over to lava, and we've got ourselves an efficient lava bank. And this will fuel the smelters that we've got. And then we also, when you go into these, obviously I've cooked some beef from one of our farms that we had, but once the bucket is empty, it also comes back out into the output, so I can just recollect and go back over, get the next view. But as you can see here, oh my god, what the hell? Hi there. Let me get get a PC. Well, that's great. That's my first shiny of today. Let me just put the PC here. I need my Breloom. I wouldn't have thought it'd spawn on this small of a platform. Where are you? There you are. But yeah, it was quite lucky we used the iron farm, because it's basically allowed us to get all of the iron that I needed for the hoppers, which is a lot. Keep in mind there's 7 iron per hopper, so yeah, it's not very... used quite a bit, but I've AFK'd for a couple hours just to get enough. And then the lava bank I'm very happy with. I need a dream ball. There we go. Ah, quick catch. Nice. But you can also use this as an XP bank. As long as you fill up enough of the hoppers and the chests, you can eventually gather XP from it. But what we do is you put your lava buckets back in the back. Yeah. And then we've got our raw materials go up the top, which isn't too bad. You chuck them in here, it goes off, and yeah. So, yeah, I'm quite happy with how this turned out. I don't have to worry about getting like coal or the kelp blocks. I've got an easy, efficient farm, and if I wanted, I could shiny hunt slugmas, and also magnemites, because magnemites spawn around redstone stuff. So this is very efficient, really. I'm getting a bit of everything done in one. Put the lava buckets in here. And yeah, it's not too bad. I'm probably going to build a couple more bits. I might build like an XP farm over on this side, just a bit away from the iron farm. But yeah, right now this is going quite good. I want to get all these farms sorted, ready, because next episode or the episode afterwards I'm thinking of building an automatic apricorn farm. apricot farm, so we can have unlimited Pokeballs for the rest of the series, which would be very cool. But we've got our iron farm going off in the background, which brings us into subtle iron. That's one thing I've got to worry about, is Pokemon knocking the minecarts. But yeah, I probably just need to put a chest at the front, just to put some more buckets in that we can get from the farm over there. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do now. I might build. I need villagers for mending, because my chest plate isn't. I haven't got mending yet at all, and I really need to do some enchantments, because the last thing I want to do is die to mobs and bits like that. So yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. I do need an XP farm as well. I'm gonna have a look at what other farms I could potentially build, and basically just take it from there. Because I'm basically gonna. I think I'm gonna title this video like making. What am I gonna call it? Building. No. Building farms for my forever world, something like that. I don't know. We'll think of something, but for right now, it's not going too bad. We got. These are the first farms I've done, really, so it's not too bad at all. Eventually, I'm hoping we'll find a shiny Magnemite, but I reckon we'll probably get a lot of Kilowatt Troll and the Morterral as well. But for now, we're not doing too bad. Not doing too bad at all. That's another full box of shinies. Very nice. But yeah, we can chill here for a bit and just see what happens. Probably AFK at the iron farm for a bit more, and just do some research on what other farms I could potentially build. Maybe a wool farm and everything could be good. Just take it from there, really. So I'm going to do some research, and we'll come back in a bit. Okay, so I decided to build another farm. I did have a recording for the first farm I built, but for some reason it did not work. I tried to attempt a kelp, basically a kelp XP farm, like an XP bank, but it didn't work, which is unfortunate. But I decided to build a sugarcane farm. Nice little farm by here. So once it gets up to the top piston, it'll basically break them all down, and then all collects in here. So not too bad. We can then eventually use this to trade with villagers and get some emeralds that way. I think the next thing I might build is an XP farm, and maybe get like some like a villager for rotten flesh and everything, so we can do some trades there, which could be good, and we'll see how it goes. But we've still got our iron farm taken away. It looks like the golem is spawning on the platform there, so I guess it depends on where I'm standing over here, but sometimes it'll spawn on an off platform, which is not what I want, unfortunately. But yeah, I'll probably do like a little bridge going out this way away from the iron farm, and have an XP farm just over the back here, which will work out nice for the future. Give us a lot of bone meal, some XP, spider webs, it's like string and bones, gunpowder, rotten flesh for trades. So yeah, that'll be very good. So I'm gonna get started, collect some materials for the farm, and we'll cut back once it's up, because it is a bit tedious just to show what I'm doing. So yeah, I'll cut back once we're sorted, and we'll take it from there. We'll do a little tour of the XP farm I do, and yeah, we'll just AFK there for a bit, then gather some resources, get some gunpowder so we can get some rockets. I'll eventually look at upgrading this to a better version for more paper that we need for rockets and everything, so we can fly around a bit quicker. But yeah, we'll take it from there. And so, as I gather the materials for the XP and mob farm, I decided to AFK at the iron farm for a little bit, just to gather enough items so I could do the item sorting system that I'm planning to do for the mob farm. So I decided to AFK here for a couple hours, probably about 3 in total, and we gathered quite a lot of iron, so I decided to put that iron to good use, and we decided to build the item sorter. But the next thing we need is a lot of stone, so let me go and mine some stone. And so after getting the iron, we decided to mine up some stone. So as I clear through all of this, we'll eventually cut back to the getting some wood probably for the chests that we're also going to need for the system, and then yeah, we'll probably cut to where we have finished the mob farm and take you on a quick tour of how it looks. But before we do that, we got to get the materials we need. So let me get some of this stone and we will take it from there. Nice. Yeah, we'll take it from there. So I'm gonna get some more stone, as much as I need, and then we'll see what we can do. And so I think I've gathered enough stone. I did break one of my pickaxes, so I had to go on with a new one. But yeah, we got enough stone now, so we're going to travel back, and I'll probably get the wood off camera, but we'll cut back to the mob farm built. I don't want to show it off. If I had the replay mod where I could do like a cinematic view of it, of me doing it, then I would. But because I don't, using like Matica, it's going to make it really, really awkward to really show what I'm doing efficiently, like effectively. So yeah, I'll cut back to the mob farm build and we'll see how efficient it is. Okay, so the mob farm is built. I may have gained you just for a little bit. It's a hell of a system, but yeah. As you can see, they're all one hit by the time they get down. Let the hoppers take their stuff. And this is probably my favourite bit of the build. This isn't. I'm just quickly collecting the XP. How much? Oh, I was about to say, how much is there? So yeah, we go down here. You can see the item filter bit coming down. We're not too far away from the iron. Oh, hell yeah. So while I'm AFK in here, the iron farm is still active, so I'm basically getting free iron as well while I'm over here, which works out in my favour. So we're getting like a lot of bows and everything. We got our item sorter underneath here. It basically goes in and through. We've got a ton of stuff still being filtered. And I can basically decide what I want to put in where, which isn't too bad. As you can see, it kind of works out alright. But the amount of gunpowder we get is decent, so I might not even have to build a creeper farm. I do want to get rid of like most of these bows. It's not really going to be that useful to us. But otherwise, it's not too bad. It's going alright. Basically just top up what we need and where. So like we got some farm bits there, more baked potatoes. And we kind of just move the bits that we need to where we want it. It's like all of these arrows we'll gather up, chuck them over in here. And yeah, basically we get a ton of XP from this and a ton of mob loot, which is what we wanted really, because we need all the gunpowder we can get. I've got a fair bit at the moment. Like I said, I've been AFKing, going through it where I can, and yeah, it's not too bad at all. We'll chuck the armor in that chest. we'll also probably do a bit of thing where we smelt down some of the gold stuff and other bits like that, because we're not going to need them. Chuck that. We can get a disenchanter as well, so we can get some free levels there. Probably add some more chests for bows, because we can use them for what's it called? Observers or droppers. One of the two. Not observers. I can't remember the term for it. We've got droppers and dispensers. We can use the bows for dispensers for more projects that we got coming down the line. But for now, we've got a decent bit of loot coming in, so I could pretty much just stay here all day, grind XP. Like, I'm level 31 already. We've got some bits here. Let me just chuck all this down. Probably just keep the gunpowder in this chest as well. We got a ton of bone, which we can now use for bone meal for our area, which is very good. Getting some free iron as well, which is always useful. But we're just gonna chill here for a bit, grind up some levels, and just keep going. And we're also getting backpacks, which is also very nifty. Which means we can put some of the loot into backpacks and everything then. So let me go down and see if we've got some backpacks here already. Okay, so it's been a couple days since I've last been on. I kind of did some grinding, like AFK, leveling up. We're now level 90. Got all the XP we need. And with the mob loot, I found I could grind backpacks because mobs will drop them. So I've been doing some grinding, as you can see. Got a fair bit in here, ton of bones we can use, all the gunpowder we need. We're not doing bad. We're not doing bad at all. And we got unlimited backpacks. Ooh. And we've got tons of music discs, because some of these had the jukebox like addition you could do, like an upgrade. But we've got a ton of backpacks now we can basically take advantage of and use these as ways to store all the loot we can gather, or any resources. Kinda is a lot better than shulker boxes. So I'm just gonna take the ones with a bigger inventory space, because we'll take advantage of what we can put in these then. But yeah, I think next what I'm gonna do is maybe do some do a villager part. So I'm gonna gather some resources. I think we'll come back for backpacks if we need them. But yeah, we've got the iron farm going. But I think what I'm gonna do next is build a bit for our villagers. So I might not terraform, but take down some of this mountain a bit and put our villager bit there, or I might do it over here and expand on this area a bit and have a walkway go around. But yeah, well, I'll have a think and see what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna take it from there. So I'll see you in a second. Okay, so I found an area I want to dig out, and what I'm gonna do is enchant some shovels, because we've got a decent amount of levels, and we're just going to start clearing up some area. So what ones do we want to combine? This one and this one. That and that. So yeah, I'm going to clear up some area, and we'll should be fun. I might time lapse it, or time lapse some of it, and then take it from there. Okay, so I was collecting resources, and I don't know if you could see there, a legendary has spawned. Raikou. He spawned at my farm. So, I got some Ultra Balls, so let's try a fight. Let's get a Dream Ball as well. Might be able to tackle him with Bloom. False Swipe. Then we'll go for a Spore. Crunch, not very effective. And you're asleep. Very, very nice. Without realizing, I didn't have one of the data packs in the right place. All the mons, I had it on the mod list, but apparently I'd forgot to add it to the data pack. So now this opens up a ton more Pokemon to catch, basically. If I'm correct, all of them. I'm pretty sure the legendary mod pack I was using before didn't include them. So yeah, we got lucky. I was collecting some glass so I can do a villager breeder ready to get some villagers set up, so we can get some books going. Ah, you broke free. Put you to sleep again. Sport. Let me use a false swipe to tackle you down a bit more. But that's another legendary Pokemon. I was not expecting this. Ooh, that's a bit of a taggy hit. Put you to sleep. We might be able to catch you from here. Nice catch for a Dream Ball. How's the sugarcane? Not bad, not bad. Well, I was not expecting to have a legendary encounter today, especially for this episode. I was only expecting to do the villager breeder, get some villagers set up, and then take it from there and go on to the next episode. But you know, I'm happy. This is more of a little bit of a Cobblemon added bit into this episode, even though I've done more of just basic stuff. That's unfortunate. Do I have a revive? I don't. I do. Ha ha ha. Just throw Charizard in. Brilliant. Discharge. Okay. Switch. Oh, don't kill me. Spore. Oh, you just quicker. Bugger. We'll cut back once we've caught it. This guy seems to be giving us a problem. Oh, we just caught it. Let's go. And we got a Raikou. Very nice. Oh, might have to go for the Johto, the Hoenn challenge next. Though Ho-Ho and Lugia are probably going to be a bit more harder to get, but yeah, that's another legendary down. One of the legendary dog trios. I only come over here to get glass. Yeah, because we're about to do a villager breeder. So yeah, we'll cut back once we got some villagers in, and yeah, what are the chances? We're happy with that. Let's go. Okay, so I decided to get 2 villager breeders up just to maybe speed this along. I just gotta wait on the first couple of villagers, I guess, and then we'll probably just do the main books today, like look for mending, get them on all our tools, and yeah, just finish it up there, maybe do our armor, get like protection, unbreaking, bits like that we're gonna need. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna AFK for a bit and see how the breeders do. See if we get any more villagers, and just pretty much take it from there. So yeah, we'll cut back once we start getting some villagers in. Probably cut back once we got a good couple, and then we can set it up and give them a try. Okay, so I'm coming at you from the game screen. You can probably see what's right in front of me. I did not realize, as I was AFKing, a Raikou spawned. Hi there, buddy. Let's get into a fight. Let's see how we do. Snort. I want to get a hypnosis type Pokemon. I reckon that would help massively. Double false swipes. Wonder if I'll get this one easier than we got the last one. Spore again. I was just watching a Purple Cliff just do a shiny stream at the moment. He's doing fishing. While I was just AFK, and I thought I'd put something on, and we got our own luck, it seems. Oh, we didn't catch. Still asleep. Oh, not bad, that's 2. Maybe if we can get a chain going, we might get a chance at a shiny one eventually. Broke free, you wake up. No, still fast asleep. Let's throw a Pokeball. Hope you wake up again. No, you're still asleep. Let's go. Not got many Dream Balls left, so I'm gonna have to maybe make some at some point. Seems these legendaries spawning a bit more than I thought they would be, so very nice. Put you to sleep, and we'll probably just keep going until we get it. We'll make a little time lapse, see how long it takes us to get it, and yeah, we'll move on to the villager breeder then. Oh no! We killed it. Bloom, you're too good. Oh, I just failed a legendary. Well, we've got one, I guess. Damn. That is a shame. Damn, a first fail. Do leave some comments, though, for what we should call this Raikou. Any names we will take, and we'll see which one fits the best, and we'll maybe name it next episode. But yeah, I'm gonna wait on these villager breeders, and we'll cut back once we got some. It's a nice little contraption. As soon as one's breeded, they'll come up to here, minecart up and through, and then we can take it from there basically. So yeah, we'll cut back once we get one. Unfortunate on the legendary fail. It's our first fail, but I guess it happens. Yeah, we'll come back shortly. And we got a mending book. Just what we need. So we've got protection 4, feather falling, a couple bits like that. We're just gonna lock in the trade. I need to get 10 more emeralds. So yeah, we've got mending here, we got protection 4 here, feather falling 4, death strider 2, sweeping edge, and yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. I'm gonna keep going so we can get a couple more, maybe to get like another mending villager, so we have 2 at least. But yeah, just gonna do some trades for some emeralds and lock in that, and just keep going until we get a couple more villagers. It's not going too bad. Okay, so for now we got some of the main ones that we need. We've got Sweeping Edge, Feather Falling, Death Strider, Protection 4. We got Mending and Sharpness 3, Mending Sharpness 3, and then Efficiency with Sharpness. But I think we might call it there. I did just build something while I was waiting on breeders, a little Pokemon arena, somewhere where I can do some thumbnails, bits like that. So I just readjusted the last thumbnail. I thought it'd be cool to have a different one in, and yeah, this I still got to connect it all down here, but I think I'm gonna do that next episode once I get a village sorted out. What I'm thinking of doing is having a village for each different sort of villager type. So book ones will go up in this area here, and yeah, we'll have like different ones for like stonemason. So instead of having all the villages in one area, they'll have different towns and locations within the world. So it gives it a bit more life instead of just all clumped in one area. But this is probably a shorter episode, but I hope you enjoyed. Let me quickly grab a PC. We'll grab our actual team back. That goes there, that goes there, that goes there, there, and there. So we got some new ones today. Put my team properly. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Yeah, we're basically going to finish up. It's just a quick episode, this one. I thought we'd just get some essential bits done. It did take quite a while to get those farms up. Like the iron farm took me like about 4 hours to figure out how to do it properly. So, yeah. I think I'm going to call it there for today. So, let me start my Pokémon. Unfortunately, we did fail one of the legendary Raikus we ran into today, but we're 1 of 1 at least, 1 caught, 1 defeated, and yeah, a very cool addition to the team, a legendary. But I hope you've enjoyed this video. It's a bit shorter. Please feel free to leave a name for the legendary, and we'll give the name in the next episode. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I know it's a bit shorter one, but yeah, it's probably like 10, I don't know how long, but I hope you enjoyed. On the screen might be another video you might like to watch, so feel free to click over to that. And if you like what I do, leave a comment, a like and a subscription, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.